Come on, Soda Pop, let's go.
And welcome to tonight's City Council meeting. We're pleased to have you here. Folks, this is an opportunity for you to actually engage the council on any topic that you want involving your city. If it is an item that is later on in the agenda, we just ask you to kind of hold off until that point. But there's all kinds of other things going on too in town. So come on forward, just introduce yourself to the people of our city. And then all we'd ask is that the council would like you to keep the comments to 5 minutes or less. Anybody want to speak to the council? Welcome, sir. Good to have you here.
Good evening. My name is John Rabb. I'm from the West Sioux area in Sioux Falls. Basically, I'm here today because I'm having issues with zoning.
Okay.
There's been a lot of emphasis on the Project Nice project, keeping basically homeowners liable for picking up after themselves. And what I'm running into is an incident where the zoning laws don't cover agricultural equipment being parked on somebody's property. There's some kind of a clause or some kind of a bylaws that the city attorney's office cannot make or do anything with the zoning laws to get the removal of agricultural or tractors from somebody's residence. Now, everything is in the stipulations about inoperable cars, junk, just junk piled up. This is basically farm tractors. And it's not just one residence, there's several residents, especially in the Project Nice area that got cleaned up this spring. And even after the cleanup and after everybody's came back and examined those houses, nothing's been done. Nothing's been changed. So basically what I was looking for is to see, because I've went through all of the code enforcement, I went to the city attorney's office, I went to everybody. Because it says agricultural, it doesn't fall into inoperable vehicles or something like that. I would like that changed as a homeowner, because it dilapidates the value of my house as well as everybody else in the neighborhood. And basically that's why I'm here. I'm looking to see if the law or the zoning law can have that amendment in it that states that you can't have an inoperable vehicle. Well, I think a farm tractor or agricultural equipment, not just lawn tractors, falls into that category. And that if there's a complaint driven to the zoning, that it should be enforced.
Well, John, thank you very much. I think you're following the right process. Obviously, you went to planning and zoning, you went to the legal team. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Now, I'd highly recommend, of course, your council, or they are the legislative body. They make the policies for this city. And again, we don't engage you here at this forum, but certainly we'll, Mr. Cooper is right behind you. He's the gentleman.
Okay, I did go to Mr. Enneman when Enneman was on the council.
Very good. I would encourage you to work with Mr. Cooper. He'll get you in touch with the right folks. And then, of course, this council now has heard you as well. Your counselor is probably Counselor Kenny Anderson Jr.? No? Oh, who is it? Oh, it's...
No shooting.
Nobody wants you.
Sorry, I'm pointing that from the attorney's office as well. Nobody wants me.
West View. Okay, I'm sorry. You're in West Sioux?
West Sioux.
Oh, okay.
I'm,
Yeah, that would be
literally
me,
3 blocks from the event center.
Very good,
that
very
would
good.
be me.
Thank you.
Please call me. Okay? Give me a call.
Mr. Rob, thank you. Great job. And that was just completely a joke, Sioux Falls. People do want to help Mr. Rob. Thank you. Great job, though. Thank you. We appreciate that. Any other comments for the council? Welcome, sir. It's good to have you here.
Good evening. My name is Ken Schuster, and I've come here tonight.
Mr. Schuster, was that Ted?
Ken.
Ken Schuster. Welcome, Ken.
Kenneth is the full name.
All right, Kenneth. Thank you.
I've come here tonight to express my concerns that I have in regard to the Sioux Falls Ice and Rec Center. As I understand, it will be open until December 1st, starting in September. Possibly later, depending upon what is determined by you people between now and then. But it will be available for starting September 2nd for figure skaters, hockey skaters, hockey games, hockey practice, the stampede practice there, private ice for curling, and also for public ice skating. There'll be people there from 2 years old to senior citizens. Some of these people will be accomplished seasoned skaters. Some it'll be the first time they've ever skated on ice. No matter which group a person falls into, they will need skates sharpened to enjoy the experience. Some things that are important to skate is that they will have the correct equipment for the sport they're playing in addition to sharpened skates. Hockey players, for example, need an array of equipment, including mouth guards, shin guards, that type of thing. If they don't have the proper equipment, they cannot participate at that time. Some of the small but important things that they need to have is a mouth guard. They also like to be able to wrap their hockey sticks with tape. They use tape to tape their hockey skates up, that type of thing. The general public sometimes come to skate with skates that haven't been sharpened for years because they haven't used them, or they've skated in outdoor rinks. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean outdoor rinks. On lakes, stuff like that. Our outdoor rinks here in Sioux Falls are fantastic, don't get me wrong. But they'll go to a lake and skate, and walking to and from the car, they might walk into dirt, sand, that type of thing, which dulls the skates up. They also need skates sharpened. And if they come to the indoor rink to skate, if they want to enjoy the indoor ice, they need to sharpen skates. What I'm asking for you to do is to allow Sioux Falls Ice and Rec Center to sell skate laces, mouth guards, white, black, and clear tape, and also to be able to sharpen skates for the public. Sioux Falls Ice and Rec Center has been selling these items for years, mainly as a convenience item, because without them, children may not be able to skate because of equipment requirements, or if they do skate, they will not be able to enjoy the experience of skating to the full benefit of themselves. Do you want to look at a 6-year-old child in the face and their parents and say, I'm sorry, you can't practice hockey tonight because you don't have a mouth guard, regardless of who forgot it, how it got lost, that type of thing? Or another person coming off the ice saying, I lost the edge of my skate and I can't turn right. Can you sharpen my skates for me? And you have to say, I'm sorry, no. What I would like you to do is consider redoing the prices of things so that we can sharpen skates for these people, so that we can sell tape that they need. Because if they don't have mouth guards at the time, they can't run down to the store, get mouth guards, get back on the ice. There's no time for that. If we can't sell it to them, they got to go home. Because in hockey, they can't be on the ice without mouth guards. So I'm asking that you reconsider those items that I've mentioned, that we can sell them at the Sioux Falls Ice and Rec Center. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, thank you, and I hope that you will reconsider some of those items.
Kenneth, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Folks, anybody else want to engage the council? Well, thank you very much for being here tonight. We appreciate it. And those were two unique topics that, as your mayor, I've never heard about them before. So, and council, I don't know if you have either. So, again, thank you. Great job. Thank you.
Come on, Soda Pop, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on.